Good morning, Cancer. How's everybody doing on this Saturday? Hope everybody is healthy. And not going stir crazy right now. I know I live this lifestyle 365 days a year. I'm very antisocial, so I really don't do anything that involves really being around a lot of people anyway. You know, I've got a little part-time third shift job that, I take care of disabled individuals, but I'm literally work by myself, so I don't have any trouble social distancing, but I hope everybody is doing all right. Hopefully this will all be over soon. I know I would like to return to normalcy, but I've been saying lately that I don't know that we will completely return to normal. I think some of these changes are here to stay. I just feel very strongly. Especially like a lot of the appointments via video and via phone. I believe that a lot of that is here to stay. A lot of the curbside shopping. I think we're going to start being a lot more, antisocial as a people. I feel like a lot of those changes are really here to stay. And I've been feeling that way for a while now. It's just my hope that it's not like one pandemic after another. And diseases do not just spring up from the belly of Mother Earth, from Gaia. You guys realize that, right? They just don't spring up, like disease is not natural. Gives you something to think about. And I'm still trying to, I know that we create our own realities and stuff, and our paths cross, like you guys just happen to be a part of my physical reality. But where things fall into that as far as disease and greed and corruption, where that falls into it all, how that falls into place. But, I am still on the path to ascension, and I still learn every day something different from listening to my spiritual guidance. And literally, I have been on a spiritual journey. I've been on a twin flame journey for 3.5 years. And to be honest with you, I feel like I just woke up. Because a lot of what I was focused on was bubblegum spirituality, stuff that I learned like off the internet, like spiritual groups or watching videos, and a lot of it was really misleading. It was what I call bubblegum spirituality, and then once I really started, practicing Zen and really started getting in touch with, my own soul alignment, I feel like that was the true spiritual journey. But not just that, but even until this pandemic, I was still very focused on the physical world. And once I got to the point where I was no longer focused on the physical world, I feel like that is when I truly woke up from my soul amnesia, because I realized there was more going on than what meets the eye, if that makes sense to you guys. So I literally feel like after, like 3.5 years, I just woke up. I did. I truly woke up. And those two definitely want to come out. Didn't get any more clear than that. All right, I need one more card. What am I going to pull? I'm going to pull one of these. And I am still doing personal readings for like the next week at a discounted rate, half off, $20. After that, I'm going up to 40 because I'm being divinely guided to, to compensate for my energy. And I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently. My readings are going to be to help you to connect to your higher self, your soul, your true self. Messages from your soul, from your higher self, letting you know what it is you need to work on as far as your journey goes. I am a higher vibrational reader. I'm not so much focused anymore on what's going on in the physical world, although if something comes up, I'm going to address it as far as how you can avoid it, how you can navigate it, what the energies are. But for the most part, if you want to connect to your soul, to your higher self, I will meditate and go soul to soul with you and let you know what messages come up. And those are 20, and like I said, they're going to be going up to 40 in a week, so that's my spiel. We get into the reading. It's been like 6 minutes. Prince of Cups. All right, so I feel like someone is trying to offer you something as far as love goes. And this is an offer of love. And this has either happened or it's going to happen. I'm feeling like for some of you, you're going to ascend to the next level of intimacy. This relationship, this connection is growing and it's only getting deeper. And so that is the energy that I'm picking up on. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So this is really calling for you to trust and to really open up. I've been saying it, for like the past week. I absolutely love Ozark on Netflix. I love it. For you Ozark fans, I love Ruth. Like, I love her. The reason why I love Ruth is because she's so tough. She's tough as nails. But she's so vulnerable. She's not scared to cry. She's not scared to express her feelings when they come up. I mean, she's as real as you get. I mean, she bars none. I mean, what you see is what you get. And that's the energy that I'm getting, with this, is that really be yourself and stop holding back. You're holding back. And I feel like you're holding back out of fear because of failed connections that you've had in the past. And you're worried that this is going to end up like that. And this is not. This is a higher vibrational connection. This is not like any connection you've ever had before. Your soul gifted you with this connection because of all of the work that you've done on yourself and because of everything that you've been through. So you can trust it. It is mutual. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And I don't know why, but as soon as I looked at this card, I automatically felt like pregnancy. Like somebody's pregnant and they don't know it, or they're suspecting that they're pregnant. This could actually be, different seeds that you've planted that are actually fertile. They're actually bearing fruit now. But this is definitely about fertilization. This is definitely about, like I said, I'm sensing very strongly someone's pregnant. Learn everything from nothing. Include yourself in your list of materials. Enroll in a judo class. That's so funny. These are my art oracle classes. Maybe you've always wanted to take martial arts. Now's a good time to do it. Your spirit guides, your higher selves are letting you know that, whatever it is you're trying to pursue right now, as far as a hobby or a career or anything that you've been interested in doing, now is the time to do it. Unless you're pregnant, of course. But even then, it could be like music. It could be a musical instrument. Include yourself in your list of materials. Maybe somebody's an artist. I'm also sensing that include yourself in the list of in the list of materials as far as you being the canvas, You being the project that you're working on. Even though you are in this relationship, don't lose yourself, because the reason why you attracted this person was because you were working on yourself to begin with. You were in a real good place. So make sure that you stay there and you don't form any type of attachment or codependency with this person, anything that's not healthy. Four of Swords, feeling left for dead. This is feeling like, you're dealing with some things from the past. And I feel like this is affecting your trust. Things that people have done to you, or people have left you, abandoned you, they've betrayed you. And you really need to release this energy. Now is the time to release this energy and to really go in deep and really forgive. And you're not forgiving people for them, you're forgiving for you. And you know what? You don't even have to necessarily even tell this person. You can write a letter or type up an email as a draft and save it and not even send it. That message is coming through for somebody. But get it out of your system, every shitty thing you ever wanted to say. Yin and Yang, this is about balance. And you're not going to be able to achieve this balance until you release the past. When you are stuck in the past, it affects the present moment and it affects the future. So definitely spend some time meditating. Walk outside barefoot, if it's warm enough to. Really connect with, and that could be some of this energy too with that judo. Meditation. I'm really connecting to nature. I'm getting, Eastern philosophy. And this yin yang also. I know I do taekwondo, and yin yang is very significant to taekwondo. So maybe you are interested in martial arts, or like I said, I practice Zen and Buddhism. I feel like this is some type of Eastern philosophy, something that you're being called to do, something you're being guided to do, that will help you achieve balance. Well, we have the Two of Pentacles, and once again, this is about balance. So I feel like there's a lot of imbalance going on right now, and you're really being divinely guided to find that, and really release the past, release people from the past, because it is throwing off the balance of this connection, this love that's trying to come in. That is affecting, it says give your relationship a chance. And you cannot give your relationship a chance as long as you're still in this energy here. That victim mode of feeling like, oh, woe is me. Bad things always happen to me. And so your spirit guides are calling for you to find this balance right now. We have official person. I'm feeling like somebody's been dealing with the police, the judges. And this could be, I feel like this is someone from your past that's really still causing you a lot of havoc. And, the message that's coming in is if you have to go through the courts to put a stop to that, do so. Set your boundaries. Let your no mean no. And if you have to go and get some type of no contact order, do that. Stand by it. Definitely use the resources that are available to you. It's kind of rough right now because with this pandemic, everything's closed. And, even the courts, I'm sorry, my feet, I had to work last night. Everything about me hurts right now. The courts and, everything is pretty much only dealing with like serious issues right now, so I know I've been really concerned, about people who are living in like domestic violence type situations, because now is not a good time for that. If you need to find safety, do so. Go stay with your family for a while until all this settles down. But like I said, there is someone that is trying to come in. Someone, and this could be someone that you work with. This could be someone that you're friends with that has feelings for you and you have feelings for them, that wants to show you this love. Because we have the King of Cups, the Prince of Cups, and the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is clarified by calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. So this is a special soulmate. And I have said before that everyone is a soulmate. Everyone you meet is a soulmate. But this connection here is special. This new person. Not the person from your past, but this new person. And I'm sensing that this person is very kind, and it's a very tender connection. But because you're not used to this type of connection, it's been a little off, and this is really has thrown you off your balance as well, because you're used to that drama, and you're used to you're not used to someone like this, and it could almost even seem boring to you. But that is what you need to check in with. You need to check in with your beliefs around the opposite gender, about, relationships, about romantic connections. That is what you need to check in on. And, maybe some of you, maybe you grew up in an unstable home. Maybe there was a lot of fighting. And so you never really saw loving connections before. But this relationship here, this new relationship, is going to teach you those things. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And I had just said that. It is safe for you to love. I believe I said that just a few minutes ago, before I even saw this card. So you can trust it. And love is not going to look like you thought it was. I mean, it's not going to be this push and pull energy of this dynamic of on again, off again, push, pull, that fear-based, it could have seemed like extreme passion with your connections in the past, that extreme attraction and passion, and not being able to leave each other alone, and that addictive energy. That was not love. But this new connection is going to show you what love really is. The Star. And when I get this card, a lot of times I think about hope. And that is the energy I'm getting with this card, is hope. And you are very hopeful right now, but the message that's coming through is to make sure that you understand that everything that you want, you already have. You need to start being grateful for it now, and stop feeling like it's something that you cannot attain. Because when we create self-limiting blocks, we keep away from us the very thing that we want, that we already have, that we just need to be grateful for. So stop creating those blocks, feeling like it's the good things don't happen to me. I hope that they do. I was raised with a very pessimistic mother. And I'm sensing that some of you were maybe raised up around a lot of negativity also. My mom always told me, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That's that type of energy that I'm getting. So make sure you really check in with yourself and clear that victim mentality. You are not a victim. Because as long as you feel like a victim, you're going to continue being a victim. You deserve better than that. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. Wow. Sorry, my allergies are bad. Let me read that again. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. That is beautiful. Absolutely, completely beautiful. I don't think that needs any explanation. I mean, that is pretty much the energy that I'm getting with this whole reading. Wow. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So once again, this is about aligning to love, to real love, stepping into your power, forgiving those that have hurt you. and releasing that victim mentality, stepping into your co-creative power, and understanding that it is safe to love right now. This has been a beautiful reading. I am going to pull one from the Self-Compassion deck. Oh, I dropped some of my other cards. And then I am going to get me something to eat. We got a few of them. You know what? I'm going to take them. Self-hug. Wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself a hug for 3 breaths. Try saying, I love you just as you are, and notice how those words feel. You got to start loving yourself first in order to be able to accept love from others. Beautiful. Picture a child, animal, or any image that makes you feel warmth and love. Take 3 breaths, sending compassion to that image. Wow. I can't make this stuff up. For the rest of your day, notice the number of self-criticisms and number of compassionate encouragements you give yourself. Set an intention to shift that ratio towards compassion. That's that balance I was talking about. You're out of balance. That self-criticism and judgment, shift that to compassion and self-love for yourself and encouragement. And that is how you will achieve this balance here. Beautiful, Cancer. Well, thank you for watching. And like I said, another week, $20 readings. And after that, they're going up to $40. If you want me to help you to connect to your higher self and your personal journey and what it is you need to focus on, what it is you need to work on, reach out to me. I'll include my email in the description of the video. Thank you for watching, Cancer.